I'm Dave, we're at Gentleman Roast Club Birmingham and we're cutting Joe's beard today. I'm going to blow dry it through to start with. What's the actual shape you're looking for? Because it looks a lot longer than when Callum cut it last time.
Yeah, I don't think I've had it trimmed since then.
So it's been a good old growth.
So I'd say more or less come straight at the sides and then just sort of take the wisp bits off the bottom.
Straight down?
Yeah.
Straight down. Do you want it to a point? Do you want to square it up a bit?
No, more square.
More of a square shape, yeah? Okay, sweet. We're going to be using a sea salt spray. So we've got Temple Smoke and Tea Tree here. We're going to give Temple Smoke. It's my favourite scent. So this is going to put a bit of hold into the beard while I'm cutting it. Really good for that. We're going to comb through. Right, we're going to dry that in. Sorted that out now, we've pulled all the hair out, it's detangled, we've got some salt spray in there so it's bringing it out. So the salt spray, when I move the beard, it will stay where I want it to move. So when I cut the shape now, I know that that's what's going to be like with some hold in it. And I think we're going to have to work in here, taper in, and we're going to keep a nice high cheek line as well. So we're starting with a 2. Full preparation from me. And we're going to be just tapering in the side first. If you take a head-on shot now, you can see what the 2's done. It's tapered in. I haven't made it so that there's an indentation. We just flattened it out. And there's a big difference to that side on the other side of the beard. So we're going to do the same on this side. Okay, that taper is just going to soften up when we come to a point. And then we'll freehand anything further down towards the bottom of the beard. Okay, so now we're going to cut in the angle that we want on the bottom. So we'll get front on. Pop your head back there again for me, Joe. That's great. So we're going for a square shape. And you can see now that it's growing out on this side here. It's quite heavy through there. It's not as heavy on this side. So instead of starting here and going up and trying to take that off, we'll start on the low side. And that way we retain as much hair on this side. So you're going to want to follow your line round, take up onto this corner. Because this is going to allow some movement. I've said this a million times. This is going to allow some movement. So when his chin's down in its normal position, and say he's wearing a collar or... Do you ever find that it catches when you turn that like that?
Yeah, all the time. So if I put a shirt on and try and do a button up,
it's gone. Yeah. So that gives a bit of movement through here. Instead of the beard coming into that angle, it's going to come up. But from the front, you can't see the angle at all. So it doesn't actually compromise the integrity of the beard. Okay, so we've got a nice shape here now. Just come forward for me, drop your head down slightly. Shape's becoming square at the front. We can work on that in a minute, but we're going to take these sides in now. Because what we don't want to do is put too much of a square angle in here and then leave too much bulk here, take the bulk in and it look too thin. So it's good to work on the sides at the top, the bottom first, and then work the sides down. So we're just freehanding now with the closed blade. And we're going to be taking... There's two ways you can do this. You can use the teeth of the blade, with the cutting blade on the bottom side, as in you're taking down, or you can flip the clipper and you can use it as a flat surface with the cutting blade on the top. All depends really on what kind of angle you're at and the body positioning. Okay, what I'm doing now is using the mirror as a reference point. So I'm just checking every step I take. Every step I take.
You stole that one from a song, didn't you?
Every move I make. So we're checking for kind of symmetry on this size now, and as it comes down, hits the shoulder. And I think we've got to take just a touch off there. Just tilt that way for me, Joe. Okay, so we've got a good shape now. And what we're going to do, we're going to switch the scissors for kind of fine tuning. I think we should still take maybe just a little bit more out of that, but I'll line it up first. Okay, how's the shape feeling?
Yeah, I like that.
So we're now going to line up. Once we put our line up, we can then tidy all of these strays with the scissors. So we're going to get nice sharp lines here now. So we're going to start just at the edge of the moustache. But what I'd suggest we do here then, Joe, is I say we take a bit off the lip, we'll cut what we call a fishtail. So it's a little triangle that just goes at the bottom of the moustache, yeah?
Yeah.
And that'll just give you a bit of movement, stop that going straight down. So we're going to use the corner of the clipper. And this is a softly approach, because you don't want to take too much. And what I'm doing there is I'm anchoring the clipper off his chin, so that I get a perfect angle there for that. When we do the same the other way, it's going to be horrible for you to film it. Don't want to take too much out of that. I like a big moustache with a big beard personally. So what you got there at the moment, it's kind of like, it looks like it's about to grow into the sides. So I wouldn't go any shorter really.
No.
Because that's gonna filter in quite nice to here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're a little bit thin there now, but that's all coming over. When that thickens up, it'll sit real nice into your beard. Instead of pulling it up and out, you just go straight down with it. Okay, so we're going to get a blade out now. We're going to tidy it around here, and then we're going to have a little look at just here. I think we're going to go down to a 1.5. There's a 2. I think a 1.5 will just help taper that in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to drop a hot towel on. It's just going to soften up the hair, open up the pores, and it makes a nicer surface for me when I'm shaving or lining. Okay, pop your head back for me again, Joe. That's it. That's lovely. So when I've cut a beard, I don't want to put the towel all the way over the beard, so I'll just lie it over the face, and I'll bring up so they can breathe, and we'll drop it round. Okay, so we're back. Put your head back there for me, Joe. We're going to line up now. We took the hot towel off. The oil's done its job through here. So we've changed the blade in the razor. We're going to try a dry line. If the skin's too dry, we'll put a bit more oil on. But you get a really nice sharp line if you don't use an oil or water. nice and crispy. It's in a good space. I've gone just above. I think you took it just a little too low there. Try and let that one grow in on that corner there. That's like almost identical. Okay. So we're going to drop some balm in, just to try and get some of these strayaways after we've cleaned up the scissors, and then a bit of moustache wax, and we are looking good. I've got 7-inch shears here. I'm going to be moving one blade. I'm going to use them just to clean up any hairs that fall into the blades. Instead of going straight in with a 1.5, like we said earlier, we're going to go in with a 1.5 guard, and we're going to have it open. So that's basically a little bit smaller than a 2. And we're going to take just a very touch below where we went with the 2 first. Just to see if it tapers out nicely. Right, we're going to go a touch more, so we're going to drop it down now to 175. And it's fully closed, and it's now 1.5. And then we're going to rinse and repeat on this side. Okay, so we've got some balm. We're just going to apply it to the top of the beard. Just going to pull away any strays we've got. And we're going to grab a streaker comb. Took that back, Joe. So just going to pull that through. And then I'm also applying balm underneath the beard. Right, we're going to try wax.
Last time I did that, I was shat on me.
Okay, so we've got the tea tree moustache wax. And you can be warming it up in your hands first. Application. And I'm going to comb that in. Does that feel a bit better on top of the lip?
Yeah.
You know, so you're not eating it anymore. You've done the can thing yet?
Yeah,
the can thing. You know, where you open a can, you have a swig of it.
Oh yeah.
And then as you pull back down, there's tash stuck in it.
It comes out the sound ladder, then it goes all through your beard.
The pain of that, mate, is just insane. You go, ah!
Started carrying a straw around me.
That's the worst.
Drinking everything out of the straw.
So it looks a little bit thick there, so we're going to just thin that out. The best way I've found of doing this is if you twizzle the hair, and you don't start too low, but you thin and you move away. And that way it kind of, I think the word's chamfer? Chamfer? You get a chamfered kind of edge. Posh word, isn't it? Okay. So, just as a finishing touch, yeah, that's it. So I'm going to take the collar off. I'm just going to check the shape against, it's very hard, I find, sometimes to see the bottom of a beard on this kind of colour. So if you take it off and you see it against the natural skin, you get a better shape. How's that feeling, right?
It's fine, mate.
Okay, dude.
Good luck.
All right, guys, stop. Before you watch our next video, let me tell you, our sea salt spray. This product is amazing for your hair. It gives movable texture. It's like a dry shampoo, so if you go in between days of washing your hair, it'll help your hair extend a little bit longer, and it smells absolutely amazing. Find it over at beardbrand.com.